Welcome to program Economy Law, the fifth investment resource made by HANOILAW FIRM, sponsored by Pindong Group. Today we will discuss about investment dispute and prevention. Dispute in investing activity is understood as a conflict, disagreement between the party in investor relation. The dispute occurs outside the wish of the party. However, this is often a problem, leaving the consequence and become serious damage to investor. You can see the dispute in investment activity not only happening in Vietnam markets, but also general problem of the world market. To understand better, we will talk with Mr. Len, a law from HANOILAW FIRM. Hello, Mr. Len. Thanks for attending. According to you, what is the cause of the dispute between the investor?
Thank you for your question. Foreign investors have high risk, maybe higher than domestic investment. Beyond the border, each country have difference in land scale, in economic structure, in policies and legislation. Also brings different influence to investor as well as investment activities. And the business are lack of knowledge of law. The agreement in the contract are not tied, leading to violations of law, and especially the shortcomings in the regulations, in the procedure, time and change in the state policies for foreign investor cause disagreement in how to implement, and from this rising the disputes.
So, could you say about the dispute resolution mechanism in business investment?
Thank you. When talking about the foreign investment, we must consider both on international agreement and the domestic law. About the agreement, I would like to share the dispute settlement mechanism under the latest agreement is expected that the Trans-Pacific Partnership (TPP). First, a highlight when setting disputes in TPP that TPP allows foreign companies to sue the government. Foreign investor could use mechanism of resolving disputes between foreign investor and the nation to sue a TPP member state, and international arbitration when countries violate their obligations and that violation the interest of foreign investor. It resolves dispute between foreign investor and the state that raising the investment. However, when investors sue the state to international arbitration, the investor have to indicate the violation of the state receiving the investment contrary to the provisions of the agreement. And regarding to the dispute settlement mechanism of this TPP, I will tell you the advantages of it. First, the scope settlement wide dispute resolution. The procedures for dispute are close and transparent.
Well, when dispute arises between the government and foreign investor, how should they solve it?
Under the investment law in 2014, the law on commercial arbitration and other legal documents, depending on the specific disputes, they will have the different dispute resolutions. Specifically, first, if the dispute is related to investment and business activities in Vietnam, are resolved through negotiation, mediation. In case of failure of negotiation, mediation, the dispute shall be resolved in arbitration of our court. Second, if the dispute between the investor in the countries, economic organizations with foreign investment capital, or between domestic investor, the economic organizations of foreign investment, with the state agencies competence relating to the business of investment activities on the territory of Vietnam be settled through arbitration or court Vietnam, except for the third case. The third case, disputes between investors in which at least one party is a foreign investor or economic organizations specified in Clause 1 of Article 23 of the Investment Law 2014 was resolved through one of these agencies or organizations of the following. First, Vietnam Court. Second, Vietnam Arbitration. Third, Foreign Arbitration. International Arbitration. And last, arbitration by the disputing party agreed to establish. Finally, dispute between foreign investor and state agencies have authorities concerning business and investment activities in Vietnam to be resolved through arbitration or court Vietnam, unless otherwise agreed by contract or international agreement with the Socialist Republic of Vietnam is a member, contains different provisions.
So, in your opinion, what investors should do to prevent dispute in business investment?
To limit conflicts occur, investors have to understand the rules of law and should consult the assistance of good lawyers to prevent dispute. The meeting outlined the basic content of foreign investment dispute in Vietnam nowadays, the cost and the resolution of maritime dispute, together integration opportunities. We have to prepare the necessary mechanism to settle dispute in order to ensure the legitimate rights and interests of the parties and keep the investment environment Vietnam fair and clean.
The meeting outlines the basic content of foreign investment dispute in Vietnam today, the cause and resolution. Together integration opportunity, we need to prepare the necessary mechanism in order to ensure the legitimate right and interest of the party, keep the investment environment Vietnam fair and clean.